Hey guys, what's up? It's Alpha here again. I wanted to make a video. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. And if you hear anything ground, like screaming or anything, little kid, that's my son. Yeah, he's he's sitting right next to me. So yeah, you may hear his iPad. You may hear him saying "dada," you know, trying to get you know loud over here or anything. Anyway, I wanted to make a video on this for a while. This is I don't know if anybody else has made a video about this or not, but it's specifically um, it's about a location where you could set up a tree platform, and it's very hard to raid. Like if you're on a PvP server, I do have to specify an unofficial server. Ever since they added the anti-meshing bit to like the official servers, I don't think this will work, and the reason is because it's literally right on the barrier, and I'm pretty sure because part of it does mesh through the barrier. Um, it most likely would delete your base, I'm sure. I mean, you can always test it out if you're on an official server. I haven't had the chance to do that, but I do know for a fact it works really well on unofficial servers. And let's see, right here on the map, at basically you go to the 25 uh, 25 longitude, and you go straight down all the way to 99.9, and it says 26.7, so if you go 25 you'll find it. But it's actually quite hidden during the day. It's really hard to see at night, uh, even though you don't have access to the entire tree platform. um, you still have plenty of room. I mean, if it's just you, or even if it's like upwards of a two or even a three-person um, tribe, you could still stay small. And the reason why I say this is probably the best spot in the entire game, especially well, at least on Valguero anyway. The reason I say that is, well, hang on, let me get down here. I gotta get some fiber. I don't have any. Yeah, I hear you, bud. This thing. Yeah. Alright. See, he's a bit of a talker now. But yeah, this tree, and the reason why I say that it is, let me just find I don't know why I went with stone. I could have just used thatch. But yeah, you get your base set up there. Now somebody could still come in with like cryopods or whatever and drop something down here, but they'll still range your turrets, so they won't be able to soak your turrets. And you don't have to worry about them building, because you cannot build anywhere, and I do mean anywhere, up here. So like if somebody wanted to set up a cannon and be, oh, we'll just take their stuff down with a cannon. No, you won't. I think, yeah, you could build right here. Is the only spot I found that you could build. And if you look back, yeah. Now, granted, they could probably, well, no, they can't even do that. I mean, they could possibly set up. They could possibly set up a tree platform here, but you could easily counter that. The other way that they could cannon raid you would be to use a quetz. And if they use a quetzes are always moving around and whatnot, so it would take forever for somebody to cannon raid you with a quest. Um, I got some other ideas for like tutorials on how to beef up your walls and just to make your base that much harder to get into. It's nothing extravagant or anything like that. You know, a way to double up your walls to just make it that a little bit harder to get into your base. You know, it takes them a little bit longer to get through because generally that's the what I see about most bases that I've ever raided. Your walls, the walls on the base are so weak. They they have like one layer. In PvP you have to double it up. Now that may be a little bit more difficult on official, but on unofficial servers, generally it's really easy. So you know, double your walls up. And I'm gonna make a video on that just in case anybody that you know in 2020 still doesn't know how to do you know, doubling up your walls. And it may not be the best walls or anything like that, but it has worked really well for me on, and I play mostly unofficial PvP. And yeah, but I just wanted to show this, and I'll show the location one more time. So 99.9, 26.7, all the way on the barrier. Again, possibly, you probably can't use this spot on an official server, but on an unofficial server you can use this just fine. And it is very hard to raid. Again, they down here, the closest spot is way over here that they could actually build something. So you know, just cover your bases, you know, that sort of thing. But they can't build anywhere down here. And if they throw rock golem out, they won't be able to soak your turrets, depending on how you got them set up. And as long as you set up your turrets right, they won't be able to come up underneath you. So yeah, just you got your turrets right, and just cover your bases. And whenever you set up a base, look at it. You know, take a step back from it and look at it and be like, you know, how would I raid my own base? It's very important that you do that. That way it just makes your base that much harder to raid. And yeah, but that's gonna be it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.